Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hootmoney here with another video for you guys today. Today we're going to be talking about Sphere 3D, any stock, Griffin mining. It is going to be an amazing Bitcoin merger play. I've already done a fundamental analysis for actually a few buddies of mine in my Discord server, which you guys should check out. It's completely free down below in the description. And yeah, I do believe that any is fairly priced for its potential as a stock. Its whole business model is very similar to Greenidge. They're using clean energy to mine Bitcoin, and they have an order for a lot of Bitcoin miners. By the end of 2022, they're expected to have over 7 exahash, which is an insane amount of Bitcoin mining power. So Sphere 3D, any stock, Griffin mining should be on your radar for not only the next month or so, but the next few years, as it's going to be one of the most dominant Bitcoin miners using clean energy. And if you compare its fundamental value to Riot Blockchain, to Marathon Patent Corp, it is fairly priced. You're going to be paying a slight premium for the stock now, but with its reduced energy costs over the long term, it should pay off in the future. So anyways, we're going to just take a look at the stock chart here. We have the 5-day chart. It's been trending upwards, but it's been very volatile, seeing a high of about 832 and a low of $6.31, seeing another low of $6.87 in pre-market this morning, and then it just started rallying on some news. So we're going to change this to the 1-hour chart just to get a little better idea of what's going on. And you guys can see that it was trading essentially in this whole channel. It broke out of it once earlier in the month of September, and now it broke out of it again, and it's now going back up. Now, just the other day, it reached a high of 832 on what seemed to be no news. There was no real catalyst for that. It was just a clean breakout and a clean volume spike. So I expect today, with there being a catalyst, that this should potentially go higher. Now, I can't predict the future, but there is a news catalyst behind the reason why this stock is jumping in pre-market. So I do believe that if just the other day it hit 832 on no news, that it should hit much higher than that today on news. And as you guys can see, the market just opened, so we just saw some huge candle movement right there. And yeah, it doesn't seem like it can make up its mind. We're going to check back in at the end of the video and see what exactly is going on. But if you guys did want to use this trading software, they're actually doing a promotion that I just put up on the screen where you get some free stock. You get free stock just for signing up on their platform, but you also get even more free stock if you deposit any amount on their platform. They also trade Shiba Inu token and some other cryptocurrencies as well. And as you guys saw, it's a very clean user interface for trading stocks. So I definitely like it. It's WeBull, and yeah, let's just get right into the catalyst. So as you guys can see right here, Griffin Digital Mining announces largest single hosting services deal in Core Scientific's history. So Griffin is pleased to announce that it has selected Core Scientific as its hosting partner for approximately 230 megawatts of carbon neutral Bitcoin mining hosting capacity. This landmark agreement will provide Griffin with the capacity for an estimated 71,000 state-of-the-art Bitcoin mining machines, or 7.1 exahash of potential mining power. And this would host the 60,000 Bitmain S19J Pro Antminer units that Griffin Mining currently has on order. They should be getting this by the end of 2022, which will be huge. And to put it in perspective, they're going to be securing about 6.7 exahash of mining power. Riot Blockchain is currently at around 2.2 exahash of mining power. They also have an order to secure more Bitcoin miners, but by the end of 2022, 2023, Griffin technically should be on the same level as Riot Blockchain, as Marathon Digital Patent Corp. But obviously the advantage is that this is going to be 100% net carbon neutral, so Griffin should have an edge in terms of energy costs. And if the United States decides to regulate some of these dirty energy mining companies such as Riot and Mara. So if I were to personally invest in Bitcoin mining, I'd either go with it myself, host my own mining machines, or go with Griffin or Greenidge, just because the clean energy is going to go a long way in the future due to the potential regulations that could come around Bitcoin mining, since it is a very powerful power intensive business. Taking a look at the Ortex data, you guys can see 2.91 million estimated short interest. So I don't think this is very high. It could potentially boost the stock higher, but I do think this is definitely more of a fundamental play than a short squeeze play. Cost to borrow is also at 41%, which is very, very high. Utilization is currently at 95%, so there are still shares out there that are available to be shorted that have not been shorted already. Days to cover is 0.5, which is pretty low in my opinion. I really do like for these stocks to have more than 1 days to cover in order to get an actual huge push in price action from a short squeeze. You can also see that as of yesterday, there was a drop in utilization from 100% down to about 95%. So this could be the first indication that a short squeeze is occurring if utilization drops. You can also see right here that the float is around 19.4 million shares. So that's going to add some natural volatility, being a micro float stock at only around 20 million shares. That's not too much at all. Here on Fintel, you can see it has a 90 out of 100 short squeeze rating, 21 out of 5,400. If we scroll down a little bit, there's about 650,000 shares currently available. Now, just 16 hours ago, this was 80,000. So it does appear that some shorts did in fact cover the other day. And this also brings out more ammo for new shorts to get in, so this could fight the price action today. The short borrow fee is also around 40%, so that is in line with Ortex. The short volume ratio has also been coming up over the past 2 weeks. It was around 33, and then it had a high of 47 at the beginning of October, but now we've seen multiple days over 50%, so that's always a sign to me that something weird is occurring in the stock in terms of what's going on with short interest and the dark pools. And Fintel also has it at a short interest of around 6.6% of the free float. In terms of the call option volume from yesterday, it was almost entirely bullish. As you guys can see, we have 10,000 as the minimum premium, ask side only, and you guys can see it was all bullish call options, meaning that they bought call options all expiring on 10/15/2021, so they're pricing in a very, very quick move on any stock. Now, this was the data from yesterday. If we refresh it towards today, we can see what has actually happened today and not yet any whale alerts. If we look at the historical flow breakdown, it's mostly calls being traded, but 50% bearish, 50% bullish, leaning towards a bit more bullish than bearish. Obviously, call options are being traded way more than put options on this stock. And just a few days ago, when we saw that huge price action, there was a lot more call option volume. And I do expect if the price continues to increase throughout the day, there will be more call option volume as of today. Another important thing is we're looking at the NASDAQ threshold list. This is not currently on the threshold list, so there is not continuous failure to delivers in this stock. So I don't think too much suspicious activity is going on in terms of naked shorting any stock. So as promised, we check back in on the stock's performance at the end of the video, and as you guys can see, it's down just a little bit. Doesn't seem like it wants to make up its mind. I do expect, though, that it should go back to its highs as there is news along with what's going on in the price pump. So I do think that potentially it should go higher today, but obviously it's not financial advice. Anything could really happen, and there is more ammo for shorts today. So that would be what would actually hold down the price and potentially cause people to hit their stop losses, etc. That's all I got for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I do think Spear 3D, any stock, Griffin Mining, whatever you guys want to call it, is a pure fundamental play. I don't necessarily think a short squeeze is going to take this thing to the promised land, but I do think that it is a very good value fundamentally if you do compare it to some of these other Bitcoin miners. Obviously, they have much less hash rate power currently, but in the future, they're projected to have very similar amounts of hash rate compared to some of these big Bitcoin miners. So you are getting it at a discount, and if there is regulation that is to come in the United States for Bitcoin mining, since it is very energy intensive and they're going to want more clean energy in this, then Griffin Mining is going to be a great company to invest in because they're already one step ahead of the curve in acquiring this power source from Core Scientific. That is all carbon neutral. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something today. I'm very excited for the future of Griffin Mining, and I know you guys probably are too. Like the video if you guys haven't already, subscribe for more, and hit those post notifications. And always remember to claim your free stock and sign up for WeBull using that link below. that's about it. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will be seeing you guys next time. Peace.